My title at the conference was on the review of nuclear factor kappa B in silico studies. So actually it summarizes the use of computer-aided tools and research development using in the nuclear factor kappa B signaling pathway within the last 10 years. So most of the studies is like done online, like experimental, and doesn't involve wet lab. So we're looking into the computer studies and to see if you can develop potential therapeutic targets for various diseases involving the NF-kappa B protein. So what the in silico investigation has an advantages as opposed to in vivo and in vitro research is that it can be more exact and time efficient, and it limits the utilization of humans and animals. It provides like a framework to evaluate the activity of a prospective therapies against molecular targets and predict their activities based on a compound structure. So even before it has been synthesized or for additional in vitro or in vivo research. Well, there are several challenges that I faced throughout my research journey, but I think the most common one across any research field is the lack of funding and resources. Lack of finances is the most important obstacle to academic cancer research globally. And there's, of course, lack of time and competing priorities, particularly researchers in high-income countries, which affect the low and middle-income countries like my country, Malaysia. And of course, we face challenges with lack of time and the competing priorities that hinder their ability to conduct the cancer research. And apart from that, to translate this research insight into like clinical benefits, because the researchers struggle to deliver like longer term benefits from new cancer drug discoveries and overcome the broken system of drug development. And another thing that needs to be taken into account is the complexity of cancer nature itself. Cancer is a highly complex disease that varies greatly between the individuals, making it difficult to design effective clinical trials. To be honest, it is difficult to stay motivated during my doctoral research journey. However, there are some ways that I did to stay motivated. For example, I try to celebrate like little milestone successes, such as getting my proposal accepted, publishing a paper, or presenting at a conference. And I also make sure that I don't lose sight of like the bigger picture, which is my original motivation to pursue the PhD and the implications of my research, and the gap in knowledge that I'm aiming to address. I also regularly connect with my peers who has gone through like similar experiences to share struggles and stay motivated together. And it's really important to stay motivated, which is like you communicate openly with your supervisors about the challenges that you're facing, and to seek their guidance as well as relying on family and friends for support and encouragement. One piece of advice are that you have to identify like a meaningful problem or gap in knowledge that you are passionate about addressing, and to actively seek out experienced mentors who can guide you and provide valuable insights. Of course, the passion and interest is the most important key, but you have to be always open that there will always be setback along the way. So you just have to embrace the reality that failures and setbacks are actually normal part of the research process, and they will continually expand your knowledge by thoroughly reviewing like what makes the setbacks and failures, and you thoroughly reviewing to make it better yourself and the research as it progressed. I can say that the conference helped to advance my knowledge in the health science, because I've get to know other research field to add to my knowledge, and it provide opportunities to connect with other researchers through their interactive sharing session. And I also like to express my appreciation for all the hard work and dedication of the conference organizers, such as you, as it is actually challenging to put together like academic event. And yeah, thank you so much for having me for the conference.
Thank you so much for